take y'all on a little bit of an adventure. And I need to preface this by saying that my adventures generally take place in my mind, which is very heavily influenced by ADD, well actually ADHD, because a lot of H. And also what I have termed obsessive compulsive Doctor Who disorder. So for those of you who are familiar with Doctor Who, imagine this is my TARDIS, and I'm here at the controls, and you're just along for the ride. You are my companions. I was not always this striking, handsome thing you see before you. I was born a girl, damn it. Mostly that was fine. I didn't do dresses unless I had to. I really was a boy. I played boy stuff. I think I did Barbies for a little while, but because I was really interested in her boobs, they were just so fascinating. Well, they were. I mean, they were like, oh my God. And to this day, I mean, boobs. Wow, just boobs. Yeah. But there was a time, and because of why we're here tonight, it's important for me to connect with you in this way and take you on this journey. There was a time when I used to dream about having breast cancer so that I would have to have surgery and not have a chest anymore. For years and years. I was 35 years old when I stopped wishing for that to happen, because I finally was in a relationship with someone who helped me love myself. I used to, and I still do, put things in my pants, but I did. I walked around for all of middle school. I tried so hard to just wear sweat socks every day, shoved down in front of my pants. And I used to hate going into the girls' rooms and the girls' locker rooms because I was so self-conscious. It was horrible. And I used to sit there and I would see these skinny little things, but they had boobs. I was like, oh shit, they're boobs. I have no idea why I like the boobs. I grew up in New York City in the 80s. It was not okay to be gay. Gay was a really bad thing. You know, it was horrible. There was AIDS. You got it by breathing from near the same air from somebody, right? So I'm in the locker room hiding in the corner because you can't possibly be looking at somebody's boobs in the locker room in, you know, Robert Wagner Junior High School. This would be bad. But that was my reality. That was every day. That was, what is this? Why is this? Why am I more comfortable in the men's room than the women's room? Why do I hate being naked ever? Which, incidentally, for those of you who attended debauchery, I do love for It's a naked thing. This is not the right venue, but you totally missed it if you weren't there yet. Hot, naked. Let me just say. Fighting naked. Really. No, seriously. Right? Demo dummy. Hello. Right here. Okay? But there was a time when I would not have taken off my clothes. There was a time I would never have gotten undressed or been on a stage in this capacity. As a character in a play, absolutely, because you can be anything in a play. But to stand here, well, not quite naked, but naked before you, I couldn't have done this until about 3 years ago. I couldn't have done this until certain people were in my life and certain support systems. Thank God for a wonderful former owner, and thank God for wonderful relationships. So back to my choice. So there's where I grew up. There's where I came from. About 2 years ago, I decided I was ready for a penis. And I was like, well, I don't know how to kind of go about doing this whole penis thing, but I think I'm going to give it a shot. So I went online and I started visiting websites. There are a lot of websites you can order a penis from. Did you know this? you can like custom order like Johnny Bravo's pee-pee. I was like, what the hell? I just want something to stick in my pants that will look halfway decent and not like a pair of tube socks. So I order a penis. Actually, I ordered 2 peni, I guess. I've always wondered about that. Mom, is it penises or peni? My mother, by the way. Okay. So emergency, no dogs, you know, like, I don't need the dog's help with this, and them downstairs with the mom, I'm upstairs. I'm like, all right, this is great. So I take them out of the box. Now one of them is a stand pee. And I was like, you know, this looks a little complicated. I think I'll put this one on hold for now. And the other one was just a packer. And I'm like, well, you know what? I don't know, maybe a stand pee looks kind of interesting. I've always wanted to pee standing up. Let me try it. What the hell? So I strip from the waist down upstairs in my office. And I go into my bed, and I've got this harness that, it took me 10 minutes to figure out how to put on a fucking jock strap, okay? This is not a skill you're born with, and when you have to grow up in the women's locker room, you don't learn how to put on a jock strap. I'm just saying, okay? So I got the thing on, I got the thing lined up, I'm like going, oh, it's kind of weird, I don't know, it's got this little, like, round, suction cuppy looking thing. And then, you know, maybe if you're a little girl, maybe this works, but I got some lipstick on me. But I tried. I'm standing in front of the toilet, I put a towel on the floor. So I'm taking from the waist down. I'm standing in front of the toilet, willing myself to pee because my whole life I've always wanted to pee standing up. Penis, oh my god, how cool is this? Let me turn the water. How do I hold it? I don't want to hold it. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Half of it. Half of it went down the leg. A third of it went down the other leg. The rest didn't make it in. I took that off and have not worn that one since. Time to perfect it, and there has to be one made for people who are just a little bit bigger down there. That's all I'm saying. I'm not spending that kind of money again until I know for sure that it will stick where I want it. So after that, well, then I went downstairs because now I had to take a shower. I didn't have a shower in the upstairs bathroom. That's the half a bathroom, so I'm walking downstairs naked. The dogs are like, holy cow, you're naked and you smell like pee. My dog Briscoe, his head is this high. He's an old English sheepdog. His head is this tall. It doesn't take any of his nose to be a crotch level. And I've got this little ankle biter. She's so cute, right? She's so cute. Cheap god. She's my little cheap god. She's this little border collie terrier mix, and she just loves to lick legs when we stop licking the people. Trying to get in the shower and you know, the three dogs and oh god. I get in the shower, I get there, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna go upstairs and try the packer. I'm clean. Try again. I go upstairs. Again with the harness. That was like, oh, but it wasn't as bad as the first time, but it was a different kind of harness. I had to kind of mess with that. I've got this thing, and it's just there. I'm like, alright. Let me try to put some clothes on. I'm half naked. This penis hanging there. Women's underwear do not work. That's what I happened to be wearing that day. So I was like, you know what? Fine. I'll just put the jeans on without the underwear. And at this point, I had lost enough weight that I was wearing my 501s. I looked really hot. So I'm pulling them up and I'm like, how does it fit? Where does it go? So I look at my computer and I have an IM box up with one of my very good friends. His name is Nick. Nick is a gender fluid boy. He understands. And I said, sir, I have a question. I have this penis. And it just dangles there. What do I do with it? How do I wear my pants? So he says, what kind is it? It says on the package that it's, and I'm typing out like the model number. He says, no, hard or soft? I said, it's soft. He said, just put it where it feels okay. I'm like, but I can't get the buttons to button around. Did you know you have to sometimes buy a different size pair of pants if you're wearing a penis? And these are not things they teach you in school. These are things that you have to figure out by trial and error, and then you don't know it till all the clothes in your wardrobe don't fit you anymore. Did you know I don't have an unlimited wardrobe budget? Poor graduate student, okay? And I have to keep buying different pants because if I'm wearing my penis, I need one size pants. And if I'm not wearing a penis, and then my dog ate my harness. That would be Lori, which, by the way, is that one's namesake. Just saying. I don't know if that was like intentionally done. The purpose of this ride is to take you guys in sort of what this reality is, at least for me, in my queer little space. Some people use gender fluid, some people use queer, there's all 2 big different labels. But it's real, and I know that many of you know that. And I try very hard to find the humor in it, because really, you have to. Like, let's don't even talk about binders, that's just a whole different story. That's really, remember you were talking about you don't like things binding your chicken. Never, ever put on one of those binders. Never, because you cannot breathe. They are made for little people with really little itty bitty boobies who don't need them in the first place. But when people are dealing with their queer self, this is the kind of shit that's going on behind the closed doors that most people are never aware of. And that's why I talk about it. Because we don't know. You know, I don't know if I'll have surgery. I want to have surgery, but I'm not praying for cancer anymore. Thank God. You know? Do I get penis envy? Yes. Have you seen the faucets in the ladies' room here? Holy shit. Okay. You know, I shot for penis, which is really cool, by the way, because you can buy them with balls or without balls. You can buy them with 3 inches if you just want a little bitty, you know. You can buy like an 8-inch one. I don't care how well endowed you think you are, I can be bigger. There's one more thing that I want to say, and this is a slightly separate story, but I was at this munch a few weeks ago, and there was this man sitting across the table from me who had the best tie ever. Oh my God, I love gay men, and your ties are great. And I looked at him and I said, I'm so distracted by your tie, I just want to grab it off your neck so I can wear it to work tomorrow. So he took it off and he gave it to me, and he said, here. And somebody expressed an interest earlier in my suspenders. Aww. And in keeping with that person's generosity with his tie, I would like to give my suspenders to the person who expressed an interest. And I got a push on that. So I can't. Because, you know, I come to the early show just to flirt with Vita.
Maybe say her name.
And I can say her name, it's Vita.
That's life.
Vita. I put a microphone in my hand, you know, that's a problem. Everything I do in my life, I try to do from the foundation of the leather community that I'm very involved in. Passing it forward is one of those things. And I thank you for allowing me to share my story and to share my suspenders. And I hope that our last storyteller has as much fun as I just did. Thank you.